another tea with Mrs. P. I hope you're all okay. So, what I'm going to start with today. Now, this is my own fault, not blaming anyone. Blaming me, okay? Kids with Americanisms. And I know it's my fault because they get it off YouTube, don't they? But some of the key ones that really, really get under my skin. 7 is wild for saying pastel. It was a beautiful pastel colour. It was pastel. It wasn't pastel. It was pastel. Oh, and Mr. P might be getting a bit fed up there. And the kids talk about him being bold. He's so bold. He's getting bold. He's going bald. He's going bald. It's that simple. So, Boo the other day, and she was like, Fox, will you put this in the trash for me? No, unless you're going to fly to America to put it in the bin, you're not putting it in the trash anywhere here, kids. And it drives me mad. It really does. But I said to 7 about it. I said, stop saying pastel. It's pastel. And she said, it's not my fault. There's no good British YouTubers to watch. So obviously it's my fault because she watches too much YouTube. And I accept that, you know what I mean? And I love the American accents. It's great. I love all the different accents. I think some of them, they're just wonderful on Americans. Not on English kids. Or British kids, should I say. So it just drives me up the skegging wall. But so this had started the conversation because I said to Boo about YouTubers and stuff. And she got talking about people trying to ban social media for kids and teenagers. Obviously, it's been brought in Australia, and there was talks of it here. And I know a lot of celebrities and people are very for the ban on social media. And I suppose because they live a very different life. And I know a lot like Peter Andre and his wife Emily, and they protect their children a lot from being online. Which, that's their decision, and I respect it, I understand it, they do it for safety. And that's why they don't want their kids online. But I think their experience of kids being online and us, the normal people, it's very different. Like, I'm against a social media ban for kids. I don't see why we need to do that. Surely education is better. We've always educated our kids on internet safety. So that we've been very strong at it, especially with Ace, who is autistic, and he makes best friends so easily, all the time. Made a new best friend online. So that is why we restricted him of who could talk to him, who could even send him friend requests. He can't have friend requests off just anyone. We've set up a lot of parental controls. Everything that he does on his tech, because he's got a gaming piece thing, not PC. I'm trying not to use the name. And he's got a VR headset as well. So, but everything that he uses comes through to my phone, so I can see. It doesn't matter what he's on, I can see what he's doing. And some nights it drives me mad because it bing, 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 bing. But I would rather my phone be pinging away, and I can go, oh, he's doing that, he's on this. And any games he wants to download, I have to authorise it, things like that. He can't. So if he accepts a friend request, I see that. And I think things like that, and I know that's gaming and people say that's different to social media, but I've always taught my kids about social media, and I think I've done that because since I started Pinot parenting, I've been trolled horrendously. I was quite thinner when I started it, so I didn't get trolled for my weight, which I do now, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a couple of chins. Stuff like that. And I got a bit of extra there. It's all good. I'm fine with it. But when we first started, because of the kids' names, I don't know, you might not know our kids' names. We've got Boo, Fox, River, 7, Ace, and Busy. And I love my children's names. I love them. And do you know what? There's absolutely nothing that you can say that will make me feel bad about them giving them those names. If they get bullied for it, I will teach them how to deal with bullies. But in my opinion, you're going to get bullied for something at some stage in your life because people are dicks. And it's that simple. So if I'm not... I've showed them some of the abuse that I've had online for their names. I've been told that I should have my children taken off me. When I was pregnant with Busy, in the early days, I very nearly had a miscarriage, which I talked about quite openly. It was a threatened miscarriage. Luckily, the pregnancy did continue. But I got a message, I'm going to say off a man, but he's not a man. And you'll find out why. Because I did a post about the threatened miscarriage and said we had to wait 48 hours to see if the pregnancy did continue. And he sent me a message to say, with all my children's names, it was probably God trying to get rid of the baby because I didn't deserve another baby because of the names that I picked for them. And he prayed to God that I lost our baby because our names were stupid. Not as stupid as you, in my opinion. And when you're going through something like that and you're full of hormones, he's lucky I didn't know where he lived. Let's put it that way. But I have shared bits, obviously not that. I've had messages saying, do you know you're fat? You shouldn't be on social media. So the guy that sent me that, I sent him a picture of a mirror and said, we've got these in the house. Fully aware I'm bigger than some people, smaller than others. Who cares? I don't look at people's weight. It really doesn't bother me. But I have shown this to the kids and I've made them aware of it so that they can see that people out there are not nice all the time. And you are going to get this online. And I teach them how to block people. Block. Gone. But we have been very good with how we've taught them how to be safe on social media and all the pages. So surely the lesson is to teach the children how to be safe, because if you take away social media, when they get to 16, 17 or 18, whenever people decide it's safe for them to go on, they're not going to realise what a red flag is. They're not going to be aware of what's going on out there. They're not going to, we once had a situation and Ace came to me and said, I've got a friend online. And this was before we realised how accessible things were. And someone had sent Ace a friend request and it was a new friend and he'd been playing with him. And this man, I think, we did report it, had said to Ace, show me a video around your house. And Ace came in and said, can I do a video call to my new friend who wants to see around our house? And we went, no. So that was our wake-up call for how the kids need to be safe and how we need to show them how they keep themselves safe and what a red flag is. Let's not wait till they're 16, 17. Let's show them different things at different ages. I'm not saying show them the nasty, nitty gritty bit at, 6 or 7. They don't need to see that. But and I don't believe that little ones need social media. But I think when you're sort of 10, 11, 12, social media is life. It is important. I don't mean it's life. I mean it's in life. And I think hiding it from kids does more damage when you do then give them access to it. But that's just my opinion. And maybe if we blocked all kids from the internet, my kids wouldn't be walking around with an American accent. Having never been to America. But there you go. So there you go, guys. That's my little thoughts for today. I hope you're all okay. I hope you're all living the best life. And I will check in with you later. All right, take care. Bye.